All right, guys, welcome back to another lecture in this course. So this is not going to be so much a product research method, more as I want you to think about this and I want you to have it in the back of your mind when you're drop shipping. So we're here in Google Trends, and you guys have to understand that during seasons, certain products sell more than others. And so if you're drop shipping, it's in your best interest to kind of understand which products sell best during the season that you're in, or what to kind of prepare for. And you could do that very well with Google Trends. So I've actually written down some products before the video, before I started recording, and we're gonna go through them and we're just gonna add them onto Google Chrome, and we'll see during what times of the year do they spike up more. So we'll start with watches. Watches always sell. They'll sell forever. And as you can see, you could see spikes in search terms for watches starting right around October and then finishing right around January. So it's safe to say that most people are probably gonna buy watches for Christmas, and they're actually in the past 5 years have been declining, which is kind of interesting but predictable because people aren't wearing watches as much. But watches, with this information, you could kind of put together that watches might be a good Christmas gift, and right now could be a good time to start selling them. Well, it's currently October 17th right now of 2018, so it could be a good time to start selling watches because in the next couple of months here, that's what people are going to buy. So moving on, for girls, we can go ahead and try necklaces. So necklaces. Necklaces sell well as well during the Christmas season. So we're going to remove this because watches is a lot higher. And don't get this confused. We're not, this is not like the amount of people that are buying necklaces. It's just the search term on Google. So it's safe to say that, a lot of the people that are searching for necklaces are probably interested in buying them. But as you can see, again, October finishing in mid-January here. So for Christmas, and then for some reason, there was a spike here. There might have been a trending product of 2016 and it spiked up in August. And I'm not sure what it is, I don't remember, but it's just a curious, interesting little spike that I didn't notice. But as you can see, every December, people will always buy necklaces for each other. So if you guys, see 10 products on Twitter, or you're going through our other product research methods and you come up with 5 to 10 products that you want to sell, and say it's almost about to be Christmas, you could plug those products into Google Trends and kind of get an idea of which will sell the best coming up. So my whole point of this video is I just want you guys to think about seasonal products. So moving on, we'll try like Apple Watch. You could sell the cases for Apple Watches. You could sell the bands, and these always do well when the new version comes out and during Christmas, obviously. And I think that this is a very, very big gift, is the Apple Watch, like the case and the band itself. I think that that's a huge gift. In fact, I've gotten it as a gift for Christmas last year. But as you can see, right around December, they're doing well. I think that in September, I think that this is when they released the Apple Watch, or the new version of it. So as you can see, of course, it spiked up, and then September, of course, it spiked up again. Every September it spikes up, and every December it spikes up since its conception. So moving on, we'll remove that one and then let's try 2 more. Bracelets. Most of these are going to be huge on Christmas, but the last one is actually not going to be that big on Christmas. As you can see, December, April-ish, a little mini spikes in May to April, maybe for like some sort of, I don't even know, like the end of, I don't even have any idea why, but every December on the dot. As you can see, the spike is just starting to happen right now. So if you're watching this video within 2 to 3 weeks of October 17th of 2017, or any year for that matter, it could be a good idea to start selling bracelets if you see them often. Remember, as a beginner, you want to sell things that are currently selling in the market. So if you see a bracelet or a Apple Watch, or if you see a necklace in the market right now selling, and it's just before Christmas, it could be a very good idea for you to sell that as well. So moving on to the last one here, is not going to be huge for Christmas, but roses. Last Valentine's Day, there was a golden rose that went absolutely killer. As you can see, you guys can put it together. February for Valentine's Day, roses go nuts. You may ask, like, I'm not going to drop ship a flower. No, but there are a lot of products that have to do with roses that you could sell for Valentine's Day, and it still does absolutely killer. The golden rose is amazing. The rose necklace, there's a lot of different things that you can sell that are not flowers that have something to do with roses that you could sell during these seasonal trends. So the cool thing about seasonal trends is they happen every year, no matter what. So one product that was doing well last year is most likely going to do very well the next year as well, unless something else pops up and does even better. But it's very easy to spot seasonal trends. And it's very good. They're very profitable because during seasonal trends, people are willing to spend more money because it's like, oh, it's a one-time thing, right? So you can make a lot more money. Margins are probably a little bit higher, and it's easier to sell in general. So I encourage beginners to sell seasonal products as long as it's not super general like ski goggles or something like that. But I just want you guys to keep these in mind. If you have an idea for a product and it's right before a season, go on Google Trends and double check that it's going to spike up. And if it does, that could just make it easier for you. I'm not saying that if it doesn't have a spike, it's going to be impossible to sell. Don't get me wrong, but a spike like this is definitely good for your odds. So I hope that provides some sort of insight for you guys. Always keep your mind on seasonal products. Very easy to sell. Usually you can sell them a little bit higher because it's more emotion driven. You know, it's like for Valentine's Day, it's for your love. It's very emotional, so it's easy to sell stuff like that. So keep that in mind, and I'll see you guys on the next video.